If you're moving to the Cincy area and you're looking for something that's more on the isolated side, good ways away from the city, maybe a little on the rural side, then Harrison, Ohio might be right up your alley. I'm going to be driving and walking around Harrison today, finding out what this suburb has to offer, what it's like living here, what there is to do, what it costs, all that stuff. So if that sounds good, stay with me. We're checking out this place right now. What's up, it's Victor Pham, your Cincy Realtor. If you want to know what it's like to live, work, eat, play, and chill in Cincinnati and in the Cincinnati suburbs, consider subscribing to the channel if you haven't yet. That way, I can keep you up to date. I'm getting calls, texts, emails, and reach outs all the time from people finding me right here on this channel. People like this, and this, and this, and that, and that, and that, and this. All people reaching out to me about making a move to Cincinnati, about buying a house here in Cincinnati. So if that's going to be you soon and you need help buying or selling in Cincy or anywhere in the Cincy suburbs, feel free to reach out to me. I'm sure I can help you too. And remember, when it comes to houses in Cincinnati, you can always call Vic. Now, Harrison is one of the westernmost cities in Hamilton County. It is right on the border of the state of Indiana, about 20 miles outside of inner city Cincinnati. So you're definitely getting a little bit away from the city life. It is common when you get out to these more rural areas to run into some farmland. You might see stuff like cows, horses, cornfields and stuff. Things that you really have to get out of the city to see. So knowing that, if you're the type of person who may need to purchase some type of residential farmland near Cincinnati, you could probably do well with a USDA loan. So in and around Harrison is a good region for those types of loans, but mainly you do have a lot of traditional residential areas as well in Harrison. So most of the shopping in Harrison is going to be really basic, really simple stuff. You got Kroger's and small shops. You might see a Planet Fitness, stuff like that. Really basic. You're not going to get really extravagant like strip malls and all those fancy stores you might see in different types of suburbs or maybe closer to the city. Harrison Community Center is a good stop if you're over here in Harrison. They got some pretty nice walking trails, some tennis courts, and some nice playgrounds. And of course, we can't talk about Harrison without talking about Miami Whitewater Forest. This is a nature park that is over 4,000 acres. I think they have something like 10 miles of paved trails. They have campgrounds, all kinds of stuff you can do on the water as far as boating and stuff like that. Really popular spot, one of the best parks in the entire Cincinnati metro area. Like I said, you can go boating here. You can rent all different kinds of boats. So no matter what you're into, whether it's a pedal boat, you want to do a pedal boat with a group. You can do a smaller boat if it's just a couple. They got the bigger boats for families, and they also have motor and rowboats, I believe. I think I saw a few kayaks and canoes while I was up here as well. There's some good sized pavilions up here if you're doing some picnicking. A lot of green space at this park as well if you want to cool out somewhere and just look at the water, look at the views. And if you got some little ones, you have a pretty cool playground up here as well. So Southwest Local is going to be the school district serving Harrison. According to Niche, it is a B-rated school district, pretty above average in most areas, looking at the elementaries, the middle school, and the one and only high school they have in Harrison. Now, if we take a look at what's selling in Harrison, I do like to go back over the last 60 days because it gives us a really good picture. In the last 60 days, there were over 100 home sales in Harrison. Let's see what the cheapest finished home sold for. It looks like it was this home right here that sold for $137,000. And this was a 3-bed, 1-bath, flat or ranch style house around 1,100 square feet. Looks like it could have used some upgrades too. That's the low end. If you get going to the higher price points, you can get up to the $500,000 to $600,000 range. This one sold for $531,000, built in 2006 with 4 bedrooms, 4 baths, and over 3,000 square feet. So that's a pretty big range from low to high, but looking at what's selling recently, $250,000 to $300,000 is about the median in Harrison right now for finished single-family homes. What does it cost if you're renting in Harrison? Well, Niche says it's about $1,000 a month for the median rent. There's some other sources that are telling me $800 for a 1-bedroom, $900 for a 2-bedroom. So I guess there's some variance depending on where you're renting, but $1,000 does seem to be like the median. So I hope that helps you learn a little bit more if you're researching about the Harrison, Ohio area. I'm always here to help if you have questions. If you're relocating to Cincinnati or any of the suburbs around the Cincinnati area and you need help in the buying process, feel free to hit me up. I got your back. If you want to discover some more Cincinnati neighborhoods, check out these videos right here. See you next time, and remember, when it comes to houses in Cincinnati, you can always call Vic.